Sri Lanka is eager to beat the Indian jinx at the moment. Angelo Matthews is trying to devise a plan to get past India. That's something he's not been able to do. Two members of the Champions Trophy missing. Tilakaratne Dilshan injured. He's out for 4 weeks, and replacing him is Uppal Taranga. And the meanwhile, you also have the T20 specialist in Ajanta Mendes coming in for Tisara Pereira, who's been dropped. But otherwise, in the bowlers, you have Shaminda Eranga, Sachitra Senanaike, and Lasita Malinga as well. And the batting will revolve around once again Kumar Sangakkara and Mahela Jayawardene. But a lot will depend on how the youngsters Dinesh Chandimal, Lahiru Tirumane also come to the fore. Remember, Kusala Pereira is a hard-hitting opening batsman. Sometimes glimpses of Jayasuriya also in him. It's time that some of these players do much like what the Indian youngsters have done in the Champions Trophy. Grant Ford will be eager that they fire. Playing at home, Dwayne Bravo has a lot to prove, not just as captain but a performing captain as well. Chris Gayle would want to really come good after missing out on the Champions Trophy. Darren Sammy from captain to now on the bench. He'll be waiting for his turn. Marlon Samuel's team very high on talent. Remember, they have some great match winners in batting and bowling as well. Johnson Charles, the wicketkeeper, with Dinesh Ramdin, an opening batsman. Tino West can generate pace. Karen Polar, Sunil Narain. These names need no introduction, but just get the feeling that they will have to put up a good performance. That's because they've not had some good wins at home in recent times, and that's been something that's troubling them. And then, of course, something that will interest each and every Indian viewer, the Indian squad, the ones highlighted are the ones who are still to get a chance to play ever since the Champions Trophy. But Umesh Yadav, how much of rest does he need? Remember, he was once upon a time seen as a test specialist bowler. Then finally, he's been slowly, gradually moved into ODIs and T20s as well. Ishant Sharma as well has found a great rhythm in ODIs, and off late has been bowling with great conviction. R. Ashwin, should he be rested, or you feel he's doing a fine job and he should continue playing? Ravindra Jadeja, will Amit Mishra be given a chance? Suresh Raina, he led the team last year to a 3-2 win in West Indies when India went to the second string side, and he'll be eager to get some runs after missing out in England. And then you have Rohit Sharma, the man of the series performance that he gave in 2011 in West Indies when he went on to score quite a few centuries as well in that tour. So there has been a fair bit of experience in the side that has come, and India wants to build. And as we talk about this Indian team, we have a Skype call and Subramaniam joining us this evening. Subramaniam, very good evening. Good to have you with us.
Hi, Nikhil. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Go ahead, Subramaniam.
Boss, actually, the point is that the players who have been performing well, who perform well in the Champions Trophy, they need to continue to perform. Otherwise, they might tend to get loose the form. This is one thing. And secondly, the players on the bench also need to be tested to know their potential and how far they can perform on international level. So then the balancing has to be done between these two things. One, to keep the players playing continuously, and also try to test the bench strength. Now, to starting the tri-series, the first game, the opener that they're going to play, they need to play the same winning combination that they had in Champions Trophy. Start the series on a winning note, and then go and try, one or two players. Maybe, as we said earlier, the bowling side needs to be tested much more than the batting side. I mean, we cannot tinker with the opening as of now, because this is a combination which has come up after a very long time, and after we had a Sachin Saha opening combination, where Gautam
Subramaniam, at the same time, sorry to interrupt. At the same time, would you feel that Dhoni also will be eager to tell the world that this team of mine has it's not been a fluke performance by India in the Champions Trophy. I've taken the same team to West Indies, and the same team we are once again performing well. Would he be eager to prove things more to himself and to others as well? That this is the team I put my faith in, this is the team I wanted, and this is the team that's doing well consistently from one series to another.
But as Milind Regev said earlier, there is nothing much more for Indian team to prove that they are the best in the world. They have won the World Cup 2011, they have won the Champions League.
It's a different team now. What happened in 2011 is over. It was a different team. We're talking of a young team that could be the core of the 2015 World Cup, Subramaniam.
That's why we start the tournament with the same winning combination. Win the first game, start the tournament with the winning note, and then make one or two changes. But you don't go on making a wholesale change. You make one or two big changes and try the bench strength so that we have. I mean, after we have also Zimbabwe tour, which wherein you can try a whole lot of changes in that. I mean, it's not a very serious tour over there. You can try a whole lot of changes over there and keep the boys ready for the South African tour, which is coming up later in the year. So after playing the first game, Dhoni might want to bring in, Amit Mishra and try him and try Vinay Kumar. But then I really doubt whether Murali Vijay will be able to, find a place in the opening slot. If he's willing to play down at number 3, and possibly Dhoni might want to test him also.
No, but that's Virat Kohli's place. You don't like to share that with anyone at this point in time. But we hold on to your thoughts, Subramaniam. We'll bring in Tushar from Amritsar. Tushar, very good evening.
Hi.
Good evening. How are you, Tushar?
I'm very fine.
Wonderful. Tushar, we have Subramaniam from Kolkata via Skype. We are talking about the changes that you would like to see in the playing 11, or you want to continue with the winning combination from the Champions Trophy, Tushar?
Yeah, I think so. We have to bring in changes in the side because we have been playing cricket continuously since so many months before the Champions Trophy was the IPL. So
तुषार थकने गए इतना क्रिकेट देख के क्रिकेट देख के ओवरडोज नहीं हो गया?
यस थोड़ा बहुत ओवरडोज तो हो गया फिर अब है तो उन्होंने खेलना ही है तो परफॉर्म करेंगे तो
अगर वो खेल रहे तो हम देख भी लेते हैं, है ना? अरे वेरी गुड. हाँ बताइए.
First of all, I would like to see either Vinay Kumar or Shami Ahmed in place of Ishant Sharma because he is the senior most pro. He has played cricket in West Indies, and the other two lads, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Umesh Yadav, haven't played cricket in West Indies. So both them, bowlers Vinay Kumar and Shami Ahmed, and one of them can be given place in place of Ishant Sharma. And I would like Dhoni to rest for a few matches, for at least the initial 2 matches against West Indies and Sri Lanka, and give the opportunity to Virat Kohli to captain the side, so he can also get exposure of captaincy.
Right. There's Suresh Raina who captained in 2011. He's still part of the squad, Tushar. There's Rohit Sharma who captained Mumbai Indians very well. But you believe that Virat Kohli is the right man, right?
Yeah, he's a potential successor after Dhoni. So
right. We'll bring in a perspective from Hyderabad before we go back to Kolkata where Subramaniam is with us. Krishna, Tushar says it'll be a good option to rest if Dhoni rests himself. But knowing you being a big Dhoni fan, I'm sure you'll not want to see him on the bench.
Good evening, Vikas. Good evening to my friend Subhu.
Hi.
I think, Vikas, before I start off my points, I need to put up one point, Vikas.
Right.
After the 2011 World Cup which we have won, we have went through a transition because most of the players have been either retired or rested. But look at the change that we have taken. Within a span of 1 year, we changed everything right around. Whereas countries like Australia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan are still struggling over here to maintain a particular team, we have finally come to a stage where we are trying to balance the bench strength. So that is the biggest advantage that Indian side plays for the captaincy debate around Michael.
Very well said.
And coming to today's discussion, Michael, I think the team that looks now as a very good team, Rohit Sharma has done well in 2011. He loves playing against West Indies almost. He scored centuries against West Indies even when West Indies toured India. But the only point I would like to make is somewhere I would like to fit in under Krishna, resting somebody like an Ashwin in the later half of the series.
But Krishna, is there an option to play 3 spinners in West Indies? Would you like to see that?
Michael, with 3 spinners have a problem. You have just 4 fielders outside the circle. So with the field restrictions and with the 2 new balls, it would be a bit risky to play 3 spinners.
Right, we'll bring in Subramaniam has something to say, Krishna. Subramaniam has something to say. 1 minute. We'll come back to you, Krishna, on that. Yes. Subramaniam, what are your thoughts? Good points there by Krishna.
No, first of all, overdose. Because we are eating every day, we are sleeping every day. Is that overdose for us? So cricket is never an overdose. The more we watch, the more we enjoy. So that's the overdose part of it. Now, I fully agree with Krishna. Playing with 3 spinners is not going to be of use to us, it's not going to help because of the field restrictions and the 2 new balls. But yes, Amit Mishra needs to be tried. Otherwise, these guys who are on the bench for a long time tend to get rusty. And whenever we want them to play, they will not be able to perform. And then they will be forgotten. So it's best option over here to try 1 or 2 players after winning the first game. And then we have Zimbabwe series, wherein all these players can get a chance and try to prove them.
Exactly. Krishna, where does Murali Vijay fit in this playing 11 today?
I think Murali Vijay in the team has, I think with this team, unless some players get injured, he doesn't deserve a place. The reason why I said Amit Mishra is, in case Ashwin gets injured, who is the next best spinner in the Indian team? That is why I would like to try and test on Amit Mishra before something utterly goes wrong and we